Renee and Jules from our crafty home, and welcome.
Welcome, nice to see you again. And we're a little bit late here for Chinese New Year, but it does run, the festival does run for a while. So it started on Tuesday, February 17th, and that marks the start of the Year of the Horse. And this is what we're gonna do. So it's the Year of the Fire Horse, and it's associated with energy, freedom, fast-paced, adventurous energy. So that's the whole idea. And then the Lantern Festival concludes the whole festival on March 3rd. So we thought we'd just do our little contribution there with respect to our Chinese friends who have to celebrate this season. And we also have family who does different little projects on Lego as well to celebrate that. So we thought we'd do this special horse here. It's called a Galloping Horses Canvas, and let's take a look at it. This is put out by Lego. So let's take a look at that whole set there.
So what you see here is set number 80119, and it's Galloping Horses Canvas, 1,650 pieces. And what's nice about this is it says you can have 1 to 3 builders on this, so it's more like a family Lego project.
So what we're going to do is we're going to open it up, and all I did was just take the tape off the sides, but we're going to open it up and we're going to see if we can break it up on the build and see who can build what. And I think we've got another thing here that we haven't shared before, but if you do have an iPad or another computer device or whatever, you can actually use it, and you just upload an app. It's the Lego Builder app. Okay, so I wanted to show you something, and when we're working on things, sometimes somebody can have instructions and can work on a Lego set, but another person can also be working using the Lego Builder. So you're going to see that app right here, and it's called Lego Builder, and you just tap it and it opens up the Lego Builder, and then you can put any one of your sets on here. You just load the number of the set, and lo and behold, you get the instructions. So somebody can be working on the iPad or other computer device or phone, and the other person can be working with the hard copy. So I just wanted to show you that, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to both work on this set. So we're just going to find out first how to do it, and so that's what we're going to do next. Okay, so we've opened up actually the app, and like I said, you just load the number, whatever your Lego number is for your set. You just load it in the big Lego Builder, and then you get the full package set. That gives you basically, it follows the 16 packages. So you can see here, there's 16 packages there, and somebody else can be off working using this as their instruction manual, and the other person uses the manual one. So we're just going to put this aside here for now, and then we'll open it, and we'll take a look at what the set has here. So let's just see what we've got here. Okay, so this looks like it's the back part of it.
Yeah.
So that's what that looks like there. And I guess you can open it and see. Ah, look at that.
There we are, upside down.
It's like the banner.
So that's
Pretty
quite
cool.
nice.
So that's going to be used later on, the banner thing. And then you have all, like Lego did now, is instead of the bags, you can't see inside the bags, but they're all numbered. So we'll just take all the bags.
Here's a number, 13.
We'll take the bags and we'll just lay them aside. So we could just sort of get a lay of the land here, what's here. kind of missed the bags because you could see everything that was inside, but there are some loose pieces sometimes in the set, and it's usually the plates. You can see these plates here. They're loose, eh? And sometimes they have the loose plates there, so we'll just keep that over there on the side as well. And we'll just take a look at all the bags here. Okay, it looks like 15 bags. So we'll just stack them in place here. There we go. All stacked. Okay, so we have all the bags in place. And okay, now we'll open up our instruction manual, which is a nice thick manual. You can see this is a big one. A nice big manual. They really, I hope they never get rid of them, but you never know. They may get rid of manuals later, and then we're going to be stuck with just online. But you can see how beautiful the manual is. And
closer.
Nice glossy manual.
Very nice.
Has a,
and of course you have all your instructions inside here.
So you can build, one person can use that, and another person can use, you can go online with your brick builder and you can say, okay, I'll build this part, you build that part, and that's kind of cool that you can do that. So I think what Lorraine and I are going to do, so they even tell you that, build together. As a matter of fact, what this allows you to do is if there's other people who have this set, you guys can all be building at different times, you know, on your own system, on one system or something. But anyway, they have a whole story here. So you can read the story. And, well, Lorraine, if you want to read that little piece, there's a section right here.
The horse is a strong and enterprising spiritual totem in Chinese culture. As the leader of the 6 domestic animals of ancient times, the horse is not only a loyal and brave partner who gallops across the world, but also a symbol of auspiciousness. As a result, horses have always been depicted in Chinese traditional paintings. In the Spring Festival, the painting with horses galloping symbolizes the progressive attitude of ringing out the old year and bringing in the new. It represents success, expressing good wishes for a new and prosperous year.
And, you know, it seems in society the horse has always been one of the most beloved animals. There's even shows in the Black Beauty, all kinds of shows were on in the past. And, you know, horses have played such an important role for people, even ancestors. The workhorses, what they did on the farms and everything. But the horses are just a beloved animal. So it always is nice when you have something like that where you celebrate that festival. And so what Lorraine and I are going to do is we're going to take a look at this and see the construction part and see if we can break up the construction and work on different parts. So what we're going to do is we'll come back after taking a look at some of it, and we'll give you guys a view of our progress, and then we'll maybe break this up in a couple sections so you can see what our progress is, and then our final completion of this Lego set. But it looks very colorful. As you can tell, there's lots of red in here, so it's really nice. Red and gold, very plentiful of red and gold. So just thought we'd show you guys that, and look at the horses, how nice they are. This nice drawing here. Yeah, so
that's quite nice.
Yeah, so it's very nice presentation that Lego does on this set, and we look forward to building it. So we'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so Lorraine and I were looking at the app, the Builder app, and we kind of decided, you know what, we're going to do our own thing. Because we looked at the Builder app, and it has, you know, whoever you want to contribute to building it, and you can go back and forth, but it didn't follow exactly the way the book is. I think you're building something here, and then the other person's building something there, and then it comes together. And we just felt for us it'll work better if I build the big base. So there's a base here. We can show you the base.
Here, I'll bring it closer.
Like I'll go all the way up to that base
That's
and
the
complete
base.
it. And then after the base are the horses. So Lorraine gets to do horses, which is kind of cool. The 4 horses are all built, and then they get assembled onto this big base, and then the big banner thing comes at the end. So I think that's how we're going to do it for us. If you want to have some contribution on other people contributing, because the other one was kind of going back and forth in the build, so that you could go onto the computer or laptop or iPad, and you could work up to a certain part, and then the other person pops into another part. But we thought, you know what, you build this, you build that. Lego has also done it, which we really like. Our son talked to us about this, where they did the Lego set, and it had 3 booklets for the 3 parts. So people could actually take a booklet, go off and build their thing, and then it all comes together for the big build. And I think it's the Rivendell set I have behind me. That's what my son and his 2 friends did. And so that's kind of nice when you do that, but you have to produce more booklets. But that would have been really nice, because then I could have started on the base and Lorraine could have been working on the horses. But there's another way where Lorraine could say, well, where does it start on the horses, and I'll start building them.
Yeah, so it starts at number 7.
So we see there's a bag 7, and Lorraine could go on the iPad here and see what page that starts with the horses, and just start working on those horses from the instructions on the iPad. So we're kind of thinking we're going to split it that way. I'll do base, Lorraine will do horses, and then I'll just finish off with the banner and stuff. So we'll give you guys progress, and we'll show you how things are going later on. Okay, thanks. Okay, I just thought I'd show you guys part of what I've done so far. Lorraine's working on the horses. So I took bag 1 to 6, and Lorraine started on bag 7, is working on the horses. So this is what we're working towards, okay? And I've completed the base part here. So, and of course, these little guys, Lorraine and I finished them off too. The cool thing about these, when you do Technic pieces, so like these are Technic pieces here. When you do these, you have to be very careful. You'll see here what you have here is a whole moving scenario. So everything moves. So you can see over here I have a crank. Okay, and as I crank, you see these guys go up? Okay, and they go up like that. See that? Now, the thing is with this, you'll notice that they're all kind of different placings, and that's purposely done so that they don't all move together. They all go in different heights. They're all set up, even these are set up at different heights, and what they do is once the horses are on there, they're going to be galloping horses. So you've got this crank system, but you got to make sure you get these set up right. And that's what I've been working on. See, those are up. These are sort of sideways. So they're all a little bit different. And that way the horses will all gallop kind of at a different pace and everything. But you can see the colors are phenomenal on here. Like, we really like the colors. We like what we see here. So we can't wait to finish it. So anyway, we'll be back and we'll show you guys once we've got the backing on here and the horses. Okay, see you later. Okay, so we've completed our little project here, and the Galloping Horses canvas is done. 1,650 pieces, and there's a lot of little delicate things here that I enjoyed doing even in the end. See the little lanterns and everything, how nicely done they are? There's so much detail. A lot of times you don't notice it, but there is a lot of detail in here. All the pieces that are in here. These are wheels, by the way, gold wheels. So Lego uses all kinds of pieces. The little canvas part, that's kind of cool. The horses, well, what can you say? This can be motorized, by the way. Anything that has turning like this, it can be motorized. So see, I'm turning them right now. You see the galloping horses. Isn't that cool?
That's cute.
Yeah, so it is a really wonderful set, you know, celebrating the Spring Festival. And we're going to also show you, just on our mantle, we have a little bit of a horse display. It's a print. And then we have, this festival, by the way, goes all the way to March 3rd. And it started February 17th for the Chinese New Year, which was Tuesday, February 17th, and it ends on March 3rd. So we're going to show you a couple things on our mantle and put it all together, celebrating the year of the horse. These are the galloping ones. Very nice little set. Okay, so we'll take you up to show you the mantle upstairs and our little horse collection there. Okay. Okay, so wanted to show you this print we got a couple years back by Mark Keithley, and beautiful print. We had it all done. You can see just got custom work on here to give it that rough wood look. So the frame's got that rough look, and this is a limited edition print, and we just loved it. You could see all the excitement, the vibrancy of the horses and their manes and running. And we really like this. Beautiful flowers in the foreground, the mountains. It is a beautiful print. So maybe this can get done on diamond painting. Wouldn't that be a nice diamond painting to complete?
That would be nice.
So anyway, we also got a little collection. These are little Beswick. See the little horses here? They're a little Beswick, made in England. Beswick horses. This one's a different horse. It's made by Belfour. So that's a different one. And this is the Blue Mountain is Canadian pottery. That's another horse. So that's just our little horse collection there. And that's all we wanted to share with you guys.
Thanks very much.
Thanks a lot. Take care.